Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Kalispera, kalimera, kalispera, kalovrade, picanete. How are you all doing, guys? Welcome to this live stream. 0 viewers, but at the beginning, I should turn off. Oh, I did it again. I started my own live stream, and in the background, I played the own live stream to open the chat, but I didn't close that screen, and now it is closed. So we have both. Everything is ready. Funny actually, because today I uploaded a little video as well. It says like, how do I prepare my live stream? Well, in this case, you can see I didn't prepare it all that well. And I was trying out something new. I wanted to try to actually live stream right now with my phone. I wanted to live stream with the camera here and with the phone so we can walk around. And but somehow it didn't work out. I don't know how to do that yet. So we'll do it next time probably. Got the frappe going on. It's a Greek coffee. I asked Ilona if she wanted some as well, but Ilona's getting ready to, I think she's got to join later. Huh? Yeah. And as you can see, the subject, we love movies. And I said we because Ilona also does love movies. So, yeah. We've got one per viewer. Now, of course, like I said already in the last time, we're going to check through like what I uploaded this week, because this week was insane in my opinion. We have done a lot of stuff actually, and also some days that we didn't do anything, but this week was a busy week, especially the last 2-3 days. So like every single time we are going to check what we actually did this week. And yeah, where is it? My channel. There we have my channel, and there you have my, whoa, that template, whatever picture, you know, the thumbnail picture is horrible for this live stream. My God. Live stream 6, I think I made that, no, live stream 6, we're right, that's actually true. Live stream 6, and the videos, of course, starting off with the audition for Hell. Oh my God, that was the hot, yeah, that was a super warm day. We went actually to Alicante. And or actually no, that was not that day. We went outside. We wanted to go for a swim, and it was too damn hot. It was an audition for Hell because we went to Calendarao with Tasmania and some other friends. And it was really, really, really hot. Now I don't mind when it's really hot, but inside the car it was hell. And that's why also Ilona said like inside the car it's like an auditioning for Hell, and I like did not understand it. Dog, sorry. Last time I understood from some viewers, some of you guys actually, how good you can hear the dog outside. So, sorry, it's not my dog. If it was my dog, it wouldn't be barking. The next day we went to the theater together with Ilona. It was a very nice evening actually. The music, okay, like I like all the music. Most of the times I like most of the music that is actually being played here in Greece. It's like trendy pop music or whatever, but I like music. That evening, the music was, from origin, it was okay, but Ilona says from the kitchen, they were raping the songs a little bit. And yeah, I didn't want to put it that way. And also you're standing in the kitchen so nobody can hear you. But it's, yeah, the thing is that they were not doing the songs as they were meant to be. And that was a little bit sad actually to see. Then after that, actually, then we went to Alicante because we have our Rotterdam friend Olina, and she actually came over to. Ilona's finally joining.
Hello to me.
Then we went to Alicante to check out the hotel for the pool party that we were going to have. We did not meet the French guy anytime soon yet, but the next day, of course, we went to Alicante. Or we went to Alicante because of the French guys. We checked out the hotel. It was super. The Hotel Caloni in Alicante, it was super. We're not being paid for anything here. Again, we're volunteers. We're doing this. And I did it for fun as well in this case. And yeah, settling out the entire pool party. I mean, all the days, like the hanging up the posters, going out with the guys, showing them around, playing some games here on the balcony. I loved it. It was very cool. But it was. Yeah, it was the first time for Ilona actually losing a jungle speed and Yasuniko. And yeah, that was a little bit sad, of course, that she lost, but it was a very good evening in general with those guys. the saddest thing actually was that that pool party that we expected to be doing so good, we really had like no visitors. But we are going to forget that part because we had a very nice evening in the end as well. And that was an entire week. So like our first 7 minutes of this live stream, because I was 1 minute late, but that's okay. I hope, sorry. 7 minutes in, and we have discussed the entire week, and now we're just gonna go to our favorite subject, I think, anyway, and that is movies, yeah, because we love movies, and as you might have seen in the vlogs as well, that we do watch a lot of movies. Last night we watched The Last Word.
Now that we are working out,
Yeah, while we used to work out a little bit more, we didn't watch that many movies, but
now we're working out our mouth.
Yeah.
Like eating
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. So yeah, The Last Word was a good movie that we saw yesterday. We enjoyed it a lot, actually. And we wanted to know, of course, which are your favorite movies. Oh, by the way, before we start this entire thing, the One Take Sunday, it is in the rendering because I had to cut some stuff out, actually. So it's not one take, it is a couple of clips, but because of some things that we're showing, I couldn't show it, so it had to be cut out. So, but it will be online after this.
No, we download it.
We download everything, yeah. Stream, yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of movies as well on my Xbox because that's also why Nico had something, because people cannot see the comments afterwards. Nico's just wrote in the comments, do you download them or stream them? Well, yeah, download, stream. And old school DVDs. I mean, there is still the big company here in Greece that does a lot of business. May not be with DVDs anymore, maybe, but 7 is a very big store, and they still rent movies out. So, and it's not that expensive actually. It is a very good system. Of course, something like Netflix is better, but you need to have an account with that. If you just want to watch one movie and you think like, hey, maybe it's a new movie coming out or a good Blu-ray DVD, and here you cannot stream that well, then something like that is perfect. And that's why I got a message. Ah, okay, that's because someone liked it on Twitter. Thanks, Alex, for liking it on Twitter. That was also, by the way, in one of my comments, it was at the concert actually. It was very funny that the guy, because the people that played the instruments at the concert, they were playing the instruments very well. The violin, the bass, the guitar, it was all perfect. The bouzouki was very nice. And then I got a comment about the guy that was actually in between the players, the guitar players. Yeah, that's also why I say. Let's put it this way: the entire evening was good. With like the concert, the vocals were not that bad. Not that good.
I cannot lie. The evening was nice. The music was. I love the songs that they chose, but the vocals were poor. You don't ask a soprano to sing a song like I don't know how it is.
Folk
Yeah,
music.
you don't do that. No.
Let's get back to the movies because we needed a theme. We have 2 viewers. We know that Nikos is here, and we're very happy that you're here again, Nico. Of course, we're gonna have our steady subscribers. Will always have them around. One of my favorite movies, and I think a lot of people could share this with me, is of course 8 Mile. And yes, it says very big on top rental version, but after a while you can buy rental versions, you know. So it was €4 at that time. It's the film club in the Netherlands, and after like movies are not being rented that many times anymore, they make the amount that they own, they make it smaller by selling them. So that's why I have this one on DVD, because I will always remember it. Sometimes if you download stuff and you delete it, you will never rewatch a movie. You will like
Yes, you will.
only if you are being reminded of it.
Yeah, but if you like it so much.
And this way you're being reminded faster by it. Because now I can check like through the entire row of DVDs that we have. Like, oh yeah, that was a good movie. We should watch that.
I watched PSA every week, 12 or 13 times, for downloading again.
Well, everybody's different. So yeah, 8 Mile, that's Eminem. I think he's a great rapper. He's a good music producer. And I think the person that actually helped him make his story, his life story, because in the end, it's a life story. It's a biography pretty much about how his life got started as a rapper. A little autobiography, because there are some parts that are like, of course, exaggerated and made better for the movies, some parts taken out, but this is a very nice story. It's like, work hard, try to do your best and everything, and even though not everybody loves you, or you will make it in some way. And getting from 8 Mile, of course, The Pursuit of Happiness. And I already said that also in the One Take Sunday that I will upload after this. But the Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith makes amazing movies. Another good movie that he made is 7 Pounds. It's a little more sad, actually, with a sad ending than this movie, because this has a good ending. And really, it is. Oh, I don't want. If you've never seen it, I don't want to spoil anything, of course. But this is a nice movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. In here, by the way, it's his son. It's his younger son. He has 2 sons, and nobody knows actually that this is his younger son. They think always that this is his older son, but it's his younger son. Yeah.
They sent him to another planet or something. No, what was it recently? It was his son, and they were living in a planet or something, and he had to go somewhere else in a spaceship, and there was an accident, and his son had to go somewhere to find some food.
Yeah, so I don't remember exactly anymore.
It was nice.
He does get old, by the way, because if you look at this movie, you do see that he's a lot younger in The Pursuit of Happiness, because Nico's right, Will Smith in that one, he doesn't get old. In my opinion, he does get old, because if you look at him now, also especially in the other movie where he was at the casino with Fast and Furious, he had a little role in that one, I don't remember. He was the bad guy.
No, that's Will Smith.
Yeah, it was Will Smith, and he was standing on the balcony. It was an action movie. Anyway, but there you can see that he's definitely growing older, and his body, his skin gets a little bit more. But of course, if you have millions, of course you make like you take way more care of your face. If your face makes the money, then you should. Someone who doesn't care that much about his money or about his face, maybe he does about money, is the Transporter. And this is 2 because I like 2 a lot, and the first one also a lot. I think actually the first one the most. But this is the best one. I don't know how to say it, like visually. I think Transporter 2 is the best one, and the villain in this one, or he's transporting the girl.
Yeah.
And in this one, as Jason Statham is definitely a very good one.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
But when they made the new one without him, I did not like it because he is the actor for it.
Yeah, in my opinion also, it's like just like 007. Some James Bonds were James Bonds, and I don't know, like the last James Bonds, I did not really enjoy it. But Jason Statham, whatever, Transporter, good movie.
Well, it's not like that he did in Fast and Furious.
What do you mean?
I did not like it that they took him there.
He had the wrong role in the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love him as an actor and as a guy, not as a guy, but I love him, but not for that movie.
We didn't watch the last Fast and Furious though, sadly enough. No. Alex, how much you like it? We didn't watch it. Yeah, you didn't want to watch it. We have it ready. We can watch it if you want to. We cannot watch it with you guys, of course, but we would like it. I want to know.
I also love the Lady in Gold, I believe. It's a very nice story. It's about an old lady that was a Jew. Not Jewish. It's not
Jewish.
Jewish. And during war and everything, she had to move, but then she wanted to get some stuff back from her life. And she was going to try on for a painting of her aunt. It was a very nice.
That Lady in Gold. Or the Golden Lady.
Yeah.
The Golden Lady. Was a very nice movie as well. Will Smith continuing as well. Oh, Nikos, by the way, do you go to any cinemas in Volos, or do you prefer watching at home? I like the atmosphere at home. And in Volos, I do not like the cinema because I want to say it first. So much interrupting. No, I like to watch them. I like to watch in cinemas in general, but I only like it when it's at least now IMAX, because if I go for the quality here in the cinema in Greece, a lot of times it is not much better than the quality we have on our 720p Blaupunkt TV. And the audio that I have at home here is sometimes better, actually. So that's also a reason why we don't go to the cinemas that much anymore. We don't mind to wait for a movie. And I like the atmosphere of home. Drinks are a little bit more expensive. Popcorn is, you pay €3 or €4 for a bucket of popcorn, and then it's not even like a lot. And
it is a lot.
yeah, but compared for the price, it's not even that much because we make like 5 huge ass pans for 80 cents, you know? Anyway, maybe we're a little bit cheapskate sometimes.
No,
but we have our wine, we have an entire bottle of wine, we can lay on the couch, we have our space, we're not sitting in uncomfortable chairs.
You don't hear annoying kids screaming or laughing
because it's a Greek cinema.
Or whatever.
But I don't want to complain, I just want to say like, I like this more here at home.
Last time I was in the cinema, I was with girls and we would appreciate Target.
Yeah. Can you actually hear Ilona? Because I don't see it on the microphone that well, like the thingy going on. Ah, the vlog's on. Say something.
Say something.
Oh, okay. So your phone, they can hear you, but not that clearly. Like I said, I wanted to continue with Will Smith. Will Smith, Bad Boys, of course. Bad Boys, and what's his other name? Oh God, I forgot. This is very bad. Martin Lawrence. Sorry, yeah, it's written up here. Duh. Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, and Bad Boys. A duo that will never be forgotten, especially the part where where Will Smith opens the door at Martin Lawrence's home because there's a guy picking up Martin Lawrence's daughter, and then he's like, "Yeah, oh sorry, no, my cousin just came back from prison and everything." That part, amazing. Bad Boys 2, good humor, good action. Good action. Who doesn't know it?
No, I don't like it.
Ilona doesn't like it. I like it. Scarface. It's a classic. What, you don't like? What do you mean, Al Pacino?
Wait.
Al Pacino, Scarface.
No, sorry. I thought you said them.
You don't like Sylvester Stallone?
No, I hate him.
I don't like Rambo. Well, Al Pacino, Scarface. I mean, who doesn't know it? It's a movie you gotta love, but it's also an icon. So, when is it actually? Well, yeah, 19 something, definitely. But what 19 what? No, I can see it. 1978.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nico. He was I really don't like him.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is packaging design 2003, but no, Scarface is not 2003. We'll find out. New movies are needed these days. New good movies are needed these days. A lot of sequels this year, but I don't mind sequels. Not if it's Guardians of the Galaxy, but Star Wars sequels, I'm like, come on, another one. Transformers, also like Fast and Furious. They can do something else. It was that entire tuning scene in the beginning and that entire family story. Okay.
They're mixing it up a little bit. They're going off the.
Yeah, it's a lot of like the same work, especially Disney. We love Disney.
Yes.
And that's also why I wanted to, before we go that part, because now we're talking about normal movies.
That was normal movie.
No. We're talking about normal movies, not animation.
That's not a normal movie.
Look at what, I guess, if you see something like this, like The Box, then you understand that I like these movies.
I love it.
I like the French.
Yes, I was about to say.
I like the French in these movies because Taxi is a French movie from origin, and the best one is of course Taxi 1. I love the car. What? No, please tell me that you've watched The Room.
Yes.
Yeah, we watched it.
I liked it very much.
We watched it together.
With Mariana as well.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
We liked it, but you're not that much into thriller or horror in general.
It was not a thriller. I love them. It's just that if I see ghosts, if there is a small kid or a doll that. When they take innocent things and they make it evil or something, or when they're about things that are not proved to exist, I'm very scared. So then I don't sleep at night for a week or two, maybe 3. Yeah.
we got Luc Besson. Luc Besson is a French guy, of course, or a Belgian. I think he actually played in some Dutch movies as well in the past. But we've got, of course, Taxi 1, the best car actually, because it was awesome looking. It was an older Peugeot. I'm not a big fan of Peugeot, but then the second one came out, of which I was like, okay, it was nice. The car was nice. Also, oh, by the way, I forgot. In Taxi 1, They used to drive my old car. 13th floor.
What's your car?
Can I please?
Come here.
That car.
Okay.
That car. It's where is it? Wait, I need to.
Lower. There.
Wait, there.
What's that car?
That's a Mercedes 190E or W124. Not actually, that's a W124. Yeah, it's not 190E, but it's 200. Anyway, long story short, because I can talk about cars all day.
13th floor, also
Can
nice
I
one.
continue? The thing is that these movies, they're awesome, and I like Taxi because my car was the bad guy's car. Another good one is, but the best one then after a long time after Taxi 1, I think the best one is the last one, and then it's where is he? Taxi 4. So I have them all. Matrix, also very good movies.
No.
What?
Sorry.
Should I hit her? Okay.
I think Donald agrees with you.
What?
Right, thank you.
Yeah, I need to read first. I want to talk first. The 13th floor, Dark City, The Matrix, all three. What? Yeah, I know The Matrix. That's why I said The Matrix. I love The Matrix. I think it was a new kind of movie. It was a nice story. It was the story that we don't actually. Donald, now that I come to think about it, I might understand why you love The Matrix so much, because Donald is also a person that came in with flat Earth. So he believes also in that second world actually that we're living in. Because the Matrix is a digital world. It's like the world that we're being projected. I'm not gonna do that again. No, I will, but not in front of the camera. Yeah.
No.
What? No.
This one?
We're going to talk about animated movies because we also love that, of course. Because we're just gonna go through that. I wanted to go through our role very fast and then talk like limitlessly about movies. That's the thing that I would like to do. Animated movies. Animated starts with cartoons. I hate cartoon movies in general. This though. I love the Simpsons, but I love Simpsons the movie. That was what? No.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't have any feeling for humor. That's the thing.
I'm sorry.
Spider Pig does whatever the Spider Pig can.
I'm sitting here with you, so I do have a nice sense of humor.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I love. Then we have a shit ton of movies actually that we love as well. Like they would say that we watched The Last Word last night.
No.
Last night we also watched a very good movie that was very impressive. It's kind of a recent movie. It's called The Last Word, and
It is recent.
Lard Lat Shop, Lard Lat. No, I do not remember the Lard
The
Lat.
barber shop, maybe?
No, Lard Lat Lat. I don't know. To be honest, I love this movie, but I do not remember a lot anymore about this movie. So I should see it again together with you because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my movies. Now you talk.
Also, I have a lot.
Now we're gonna have hours and hours of talking. I can sit back with my coffee.
Why? Because there were so many. I like the Ring as well. Not the Chinese or Japanese version. I like the American one. The Samara. I loved it. I could not sleep. Yeah, I could not sleep for a long time after it. And the funny thing is about that movie. The funny thing is that I used to live by myself then. I was 17 years old, and because our house is far away from my school then, I moved by myself to another house closer to the school. So I watched that movie with a friend, and then I had to go home. But where I lived, that house had a wooden floor, and in the living room, the floor, because of humidity, it was a bit like not straight. So when I walked home, I was walking like from wall to wall to go to the bedroom. It was not nice. I did not enjoy that. I did not sleep for a week or something then.
I had that with the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, also nice one. But I was very much annoyed by the shakiness because they were recording by hand.
That was the style of the movie.
Yeah. The same with the Cloverfield. Yeah, that one. Also, I did not like it.
Are we going to talk about the movies that you like or you don't like?
I
don't like it. Ilona is like second name. I don't like it. And he asks why, and she's like, yeah, I just don't like it.
It was horrible. It was shaky all the time.
It's not shaky. It's not shaky. Yeah, the end is shitty. That's all.
Yeah. And now they made
no. It's not a shitty end because in general it's a good end. Because of that, it's memorial, remembrance, whatever, and that you will not forget. And it's like it leaves you with questions. It's cool. It captures you. So it's a good end in general.
The second one I liked it though.
Oh no! See that's the thing. The second one I did not like.
Do you remember which one was?
We were watching together. Yeah. I did not like the second
Really?
one. Yeah.
Not Blair Witch.
What?
Clever to
I was talking about Blair Witch.
No.
Because also Cloverfield, I like the end.
No, I did not like that. The second one I liked it, and
Okay.
you did not see the first one. You said.
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Movie, nice movie. My Life Before You.
Oh yeah.
It was very nice. I was crying a lot, but it was nice.
The other one. Oh no, there's a lot of
With
people.
the French guy.
No, wait. There was another movie that we watched not too long ago, or not too long ago. Like we watched it together. It's like half a year ago, but it's a movie from a book. The Fault in Our Stars. What? No, that was amazing.
I was boring.
Ilona does not go deep into movies somehow.
Oh.
No, you like very plain movies. I like to go deep in a movie.
Wow. I don't know.
But don't make fun of me. It's true.
Yeah, it was not nice movie for me.
Why not?
Because I did not like it.
I told you.
Come on, it was a guy with a girl and they were dating and that's all, normal stuff.
Really? And the girl was dying?
So I'm also dying eventually. No, I just did not like it much. Well, wait a minute. Do you watch any late night cheap American movies on Star Channel?
What?
No, we don't have TV. We do have TV, but we did not connect it.
We don't have any TV connections, yeah. We don't have any TV channels.
Sometimes, yeah, I used to, but not anymore. They always play old, very, very old movies.
Okay.
Well, they play nice movies, but for example, in Christmas, they play over and over Home Alone. And you can see it on all channels, Home Alone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many are there?
Yeah, but that's the classics. It's not my favorite movie.
Oh, I like that. It was very funny.
Yeah, but is it a favorite movie?
No.
No, that's what I mean. Like also that's this stack that I just showed. They're my favorite movies. I watched a lot of good movies that I enjoyed watching. P.S. I love you. Good movie. Watch like enjoying it. The Notebook. Yes, yeah, nice movie. Watched it. Enjoyed it. But there are a lot of movies that I can watch, enjoy, and I'm like, yes, I had a good 1.5 hours. And there are movies for me that I can watch, and then I look back to it, and I'm like, holy shit, that made an impact on my life. For example, The Pursuit of Happiness for £7.
Yeah.
Or the movie that we were watching last night as well, The Last Word. It's a strong movie. It did something with me. So I say then, just like with The Fault in Our Stars, it's a movie that really made an impact on me.
Okay, in that way, if you go deep enough in the movie, but if you just watch to have fun, no, I did not like it.
There was another.
Consider it.
The Island. That's probably.
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
I didn't watch it, The Island.
It was okay. It was a bit creepy, if it is that one. I don't think it's that one though.
Well, we'll look it up.
How was it movie?
Yeah, Intouchable was also a good movie.
I loved it.
Good again,
nice.
Good movie.
It was very nice.
Not favorite.
It was nice, I liked it. I watched it 6 times. 7 maybe.
I watched it twice maybe.
Moulin Rouge?
Nope.
Really?
No.
I liked it.
That was crap. In my opinion, I didn't enjoy it. I was like, really, it was a little bit cheap. Like.
Yeah, it was fine.
Just cheap movies, in my opinion, are also not just Moulin Rouge, but also that other one that not now they have Magic Mike.
Yeah, I did not like that one.
That's what I call cheap movies. I like the fact that they put some good actors in there or good comedians, but they don't give them the correct role, in my opinion, also because in Magic Mike there is Fluffy there's Fluffy in that movie and the comedian. Help me out with his real name.
Exactly.
Enrique
Iglesias.
No, not Iglesias. whatever. But they gave him some kind of role as a DJ, and he's not a DJ. He should be like the guy that should go on stage and go like, "Woo, I'm fluffy." That, I don't know. For Magic Mike, it didn't make a lot of sense. The island.
I think that's the one with the camera. No, it's not that.
A fantasy and science fiction.
Oh,
movie.
yes. I like this one. When they're making when they're living inside the thingy and they're making clones, and they say that you have an opportunity to be selected to go to the island, and they have an amazing life there and everything. But what they do is producing clones for rich people. It was a very nice movie. I loved it.
Like her.
Also,
No.
no.
I will look it up. Wait.
I like that movie very much.
Scarlett Johansson, of course, you like it.
Yeah. It was nice. You didn't watch it?
No.
You
No. What plays a huge impact on if you will decide to watch a movie? Actors, plot, title, or the director? None of the above. Really, it's a trailer in my opinion always. It's if it's a good trailer that does not spoil everything, then I'm like, yeah.
No, also if there's nothing that I really like, I want to watch it. And if
Like what? Like who?
Wait, I'll tell you the name. Which one? Wait.
If she cannot even come up with a name, then it's not a good actor.
Do not say that. George Clooney, I like him a lot. His appearance. Why not? I like him. He's cute.
Director Steve. However, if it's a Spielberg movie, yeah, I tend to watch it faster. A Spielberg movie, big production. I like that. But it really is. It's all about the trailer because I love a lot of like. Actually, in the Netherlands, we used to watch also a lot of movies that are it's kid movies. They're Danish movies or Norwegian movies, and they're actually subtitled in Dutch, and we watch them in the Netherlands. And I have no idea who made those movies, but sometimes it's a lower budget movie also, but they have a very good story also. And I have no idea. I could not tell you any one of them that I have watched in the past, but I did not know the actors. I did not know the plot. I did not sometimes understand the entire story, not know the title because it was like Danish or something. Neither did I know the director, but still I started watching the movie and I liked it. So the trailer is, in my opinion, the most important part. The teaser as well. The teaser can make me go crazy. How many times have I been teased with? How many times have I felt that feeling from the Beauty and the Beast the first time when I watched the teaser?
Yeah, that was.
When we saw that Emma Watson was given the role of Belle, then we were both like, oh, goosebumps, you know? And that was actually a good thing because I think she fits very well, but I hate the fact that she didn't like really sing.
Thank you. She was at the tune and I did not like that, and you could hear it so much.
Yeah, we're talking now about Beauty and the Beast, and let's talk about the general animation movies. We are big fans of animation movies.
Moana.
Yeah, I wanted to make a separate subject because I think now that everybody that watches the vlogs knows Moana.
Inside Out.
No, it was
Moana,
not. It was fun.
It was funny.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not to me Moana, and it's also not to me Beauty and the Beast.
No.
That's also why we like to watch maybe Game of Thrones. It's a lot of animation. In those kind of movies, there's so much animation in there. What?
You did not like it. You were making fun of me for watching it.
About what?
Game of Thrones.
You were of course, like, if you didn't watch it.
He was like, I will never become one of those who are watching that.
I did not like the hype around it. I did not like the hype in the beginning of people that make full fun of you when you don't watch it. I hate that when people do that.
Yes, but he watched 5 seasons
in a week.
Or 7
in
or
a
6
week.
In a
5
week.
in a week, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love it so much.
But that's series. We don't talk about series. We talk about movies.
Okay.
For example, I do not like The Walking Dead.
It was nice in the beginning, but then it was very boring.
And I don't like the hype about things. Ice Wall and Game of Thrones. Ice Wall and Game.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by it, though? You mean that you don't like it? I mean, it's okay if you don't like it, and I don't mind it. And in general, if people don't like something.
No, it's your own choice.
Own opinion. I like the entire the ambience of the. Maybe it gets a little bit stubborn as well, but it's addicting. It's just that once you get into the story, you want to continue the story, and that's the same with an average series. The Ice Wall on Game of Thrones. Did you see that part? We watched all the. We watched every episode, so.
You mean the wall from the Black Castle? Yeah. The night, Black Knight.
What? Nights? You mean the Night's Watch?
The Night Watch.
Wow.
What was me?
Ilona is like having brain errors. There's not much in there anyway, but Moana movie again. It goes in the row of Frozen, Lion King, whatever movies that Disney ever made, and that was really, really, really good. But Moana is okay. Frozen was a good movie, but Moana just caught me with the music and the entire story with the demigod. This is from up close, you know. This is something that we won from the giveaway actually that I won, and it's kind of cool. It's a very small one, of course, because the original one should be like if it was in full screen like right now in front of me, it could go around my neck, but this one cannot. It's a fishhook.
You think so? Let me try.
So yeah, you never watched it. Did you see the part? I never watched it. Like I said, I don't mind if people don't watch it because I actually think sometimes it's better if people don't get hyped up by a show.
Yeah.
That's why I love the fact that there are so many shows also.
I used to watch Vampire Diaries, but after the third season, it was so boring, but I just had to end it.
Everybody has their own opinion.
8 seasons there was.
So everybody has their own opinion, and some people go crazy over a Star Wars movie series. I prefer to watch Friends on an evening. You know, an old series of Friends. Only have cable, internet, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. Yeah, that's it. We don't even have that kind of stuff.
No, we just have internet, and we
have internet. Yeah, so simple internet, simple like a normal whatever internet connection.
And it's convenient.
12 megabytes, not even more download.
Yeah.
It's enough for us. I mean, Netflix, Amazon Prime, you pay again a lot for something, but I don't know.
Also, Netflix in Greece is a bit different. You see different kind of stuff.
What?
It's different trends.
What?
The things that you can see differs from America. Well, I don't know what. I never watched, but
yeah, because you can watch exactly the same here as you can watch in America.
No, a guy told me one. Who told that? You told me one from America. I said, I don't remember, but I think so.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Cool. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tired of Netflix. I'm tired of big companies controlling the entire like industry. And Netflix is cool because they bring out with new stuff. YouTube comes out with new stuff. Amazon Prime came up again with Top Gear programs, which I like, but it's not the same, so I'm not watching it anymore. Anyway, like I said, we're talking about movies. Beauty and the Beast.
I love it.
Was a beautiful remake of the original. Lion King, I cannot wait until they do it again. Ilona did not like the Jungle Book. That's just because I'm a personal fan of the Jungle Book. The story, I used to have the little book for in the evening to read. I used to have some stickers in my room, I believe. I used to have some stuff, like some merchandise of that when I was smaller. And yeah, I love the movie actually. And my dad used to like whistle the song sometimes with the girl getting water at the pond and everything. So those are memories that stick with me. And then when I saw the remake and how much work went into a remake like Jungle Book, and that's the same, by the way, also for The Life of Pi, because that was also a movie that was completely done.
I did not watch that one.
You should.
I know, but I did not.
But The Life of Pi was also a completely animated movie, and I like that. I like it when it's so good actually that you don't understand it's animated, and that's my problem with Star Wars. Sometimes the fiction goes so far that the animation doesn't catch up anymore. They like to make it realistic, but somehow the realism is very far from that. I don't know how to say that. Like a laser beam shoots right through a piece of metal. C.S. Lewis stories. Another thing that I need to Google because I don't know what the C.S. Lewis stories are.
I think it's animated as well. With the white.
Silence. All of a sudden, there's silence.
Yeah. I want to see what that.
On stories and other essays or literature. I have no idea. Sorry.
I think.
Oh, sorry. I think it's just a nice movie to
Which one?
watch. Yeah.
But it was nice. I enjoyed it.
I like the C.S. Lewis stories. Clive Staples Lewis was a British novelist, poet, academic, medievalist, literary critic, essayist, and broadcast lecturer and Christian apologist. He held academic positions at both Oxford University and Cambridge University. He's best known for his works of fiction, especially the Screwtape Letters. Now I know him. The Chronicles of Narnia, which was an amazing remake. They remade that movie a couple of times, so good. And the Space Trilogy, also good. And for his non-fiction Christian apologetics, such as Mere Christianity. See, I'm not that much into religious stuff. I like fiction, but once it gets Christian, I'm like, nah. Or whatever religion, doesn't matter. The problem with me. He was a close friend with Tolkien. That's one, for example, a novelist that I loved a lot.
Yeah.
I love a lot. Tolkien.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What do you mean for your grandma?
She gave me some books.
Well, yeah, I also have a book from Tolkien. Like with 100 stories, I believe that he wrote actually a book with 100 little stories that were like 4 or 5 pages long. And some of them very good.
Who was the white cloak with the wolf that was? Oh God, that was such a
Movie.
Yeah, I know it. Also based on the book. Dickens.
Dickens and I also like, yeah.
Don't remember. Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter also nice.
I did a Lord of the Rings marathon actually in the cinema. No, yeah.
In the cinema?
Yeah.
How can you do that?
It's very easy. You start early in the morning and you end with deleted files in the evening, late, yeah. Or late in the evening. There were 5 breaks during the entire marathon, but it was perfect. Yeah. That was actually one that I watched a marathon of. It was freaking expensive to do that because all the drinks were included and they would serve, and it was very cool. When you don't like a movie, do you stop watching it or do you watch it until the end, hoping it will go better? I always finish watching a movie.
I have to finish it all. I watched the 8 seasons of Vampire Diaries just because they started.
The only thing that I might do is fall asleep. That's really with a very boring movie, I do fall asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep. No, I stopped only one movie, and it was.
Take it easy.
Sorry. And it was something with anger management. Not anger management. With a guy that was very, very angry, and he was in prison, and he was killing everybody, and that's all. You also saw it. He's a very angry man.
The only anger management movie.
Not anger management.
Oh.
Not with that guy, not the funny one.
Yeah. The funny drug, HIV, whatever.
No.
But stop watching a movie does not make sense to me because even though it can be crap so much, there might be a good ending to it, or it might have a
nice
line to it that actually you thought in the beginning, what the hell is this all about? And then you're like, oh, wait a second, you know. And I had the same also with the last movie that we watched about the front of the thing had the front of the movie had 3 black guys. What was it again? Were the 2 black guys that were gay? Moonlight, yeah. Ilona and Mariana were like, I do not like this movie at all. I liked it a lot because it was very confronting, and that's why I think it was very good.
It was different, yes. Okay, it was good. It was
nicely filmed. It was very slow.
It was not for me.
But I liked it. Have you watched any good scary movies, like scary movies or thrillers? I do. I forget a lot of scary movies or thrillers. Annabelle, I liked it. I liked the doll. Ilona cannot. We don't watch many because Ilona cannot sleep after it, and then she keeps me awake as well.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose, the original one.
The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, yes. The Ring, I love it. 1, 2, and 3, I think, or 2. The Conjuring was also not.
The Conjuring, but that's the same Annabelle story, or the same Ghost Hunters. The Grudge.
Oh, there was, yeah, that's the Ring.
No, that's not the same. The Grudge and the Ring are not the same.
Oh yeah, no. Then why you call me the Grudge? I'm the one with Samara from the Ring.
No, you're more sometimes like the Grudge. Because okay, let me get things straight. Like Samara from the Ring, she comes out of the TV and out of the well and everything.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah, but the Grudge, there's like hair coming out of all kinds of corners, and that's what Ilona sometimes, because she has so much like thick black hair that I'm like, I can pick up in the bathroom after she brushed your hair like an entire plug of black hair.
That's not true. That's only my hair.
And that's why I say like you're like the Grudge. It's like getting the Grudge out of the bathroom, you know.
You don't like my hair.
The Grudge and the Conjuring are gold. Yeah, the Grudge really is also one because I like the entire style. I like the comedies that are built on it, like Scary Movie. Yeah, and you hate that sound when I do it?
Yeah, it's different when you do it and different when I do it.
Thrillers?
No, I have a lot that I like. I'm gonna get my phone. Wait.
Why?
Because I have a list.
Ilona has a list on IMDb, so she has all the best movies. Inception by Christopher Nolan.
That was nice.
Inception was actually a thriller, but it's not really a thriller in my opinion. They call it a thriller, but it's not. I'm just checking the list here right now of the top 100 best movies, and on IMDb they say that Inception is one of the best thriller science fictions of like the last couple of years of now. Fight Club, good drama. 7. Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, I love that one. 7 was very nice.
7. The Silence of the Lambs. Watch it twice. Very good. The Departed, did not like it because it's a crime movie. I'm not into crime movies that much. Psycho, didn't like it. Horror. Memento, very good movie.
Good one, yeah. Lady Chatterley.
Lady Chatterley.
I don't know this one. I liked with Nicole Kidman. The Others. I love that one. It was very, very, very nice. Also, the Taking Lives with Angelina Jolie, I believe.
The funny thing is that Donald all the time is naming things that are based on books immediately. Because if I look for Lady Chatterley, the first thing that I get up is the book, Lady Chatterley Lover, and nothing about movies or something. Maybe I'm talking too much about big buck movies, but actually, we do know the actor though that is from that movie, of course.
Yeah.
Where is it from again?
The
Yeah, we know him from. Okay, so this is a part from Lady Chatterley, and we know him actually from the Game of Thrones. So it seems, Donald, like you're more of a book reader in general, or maybe you like the remake things of the movie remakes of books better. Actually, yeah, I showed it correctly.
Gladiator was also a very nice movie. Not a thriller, but very nice. Madagascar, also Hitman, I liked it.
Oh wow about what? Oh wow about the actor being in the Game of Thrones, or oh wow that we never heard of him? Yeah.
What else do I like?
A lot.
I used to have a book with a book. I used to keep notes, like have a small, big notebook, and I used to write lines from movies. But I don't know where it is anymore.
Good movies, very nicely made. Because Nicholas writes, what do you think of the Da Vinci Code, about Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons movies by Dan Brown? The Da Vinci Code was great, was awesome. Angels and Demons was not too big of a fan of it. Did still like it.
The other way around for me.
Really? No, the Da Vinci Code was way more deep into the story.
I love Da Vinci Code. I love the book. I was not so satisfied about the movie.
I didn't read the book.
That's why you like the movie.
Yeah, that's why I also say it, because we're talking about movies.
But yeah, but I was not that much into that movie. I did not like it that much. But the other one, I loved it.
I think the Da Vinci Code picked it very good. They made a very good movie about the games that are being like the mysteries and everything. It was a very good movie made about mysteries and the puzzles and all that stuff. And Angels and Demons was turning halfway the movie too much into an action movie just. The entire part where they were about to blow up the bottom and taking 5 hours to grab a bomb from the bottom of the water. I'm like, please just jump in, grab the bomb, run outside again, and just get out of there, you know?
That was the other one.
What? That was Angels and Demons. No, I think.
Oh, yeah, Angels.
That was
okay,
Angels
okay.
and
No, I
Demons.
was thinking about Illuminati. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, I did not like it much because I think it was too much of an action movie, and the Da Vinci Code did not have that. It was going. It was a little bit psychedelic, maybe, in some way. That's what I like in a movie, like when it plays with your mind. That's also why I'm like right now checking again, like which movies have the highest ratings on IMDb, and Inception has an 8.8. I can agree on that. Fight Club, good movie. 7, good. Silence of the Lambs, good. The Departed. Like I said, Memento, good. And then I scroll down, and still movies that have 8. I'm like, I wouldn't have given it. I'm gonna step on a lot of people's toe by saying, for example, that The Bourne Identity, the first one, I liked it, but it was not very interesting. It was Jason Statham. No, I said Jason Statham. What's his name again?
No, it was no.
I cannot get his name correct right now, but the actor, the main character in the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Supremacy and all that kind of stuff, I don't like. Oh, you did something like that. Now I messed up.
Yeah,
My ADD. I know it.
Check the name.
We'll push it and we'll find the name first because Ilona wants to.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Yes, thank you.
Matt Damon is a great actor. Movie is a great movie, but it doesn't deserve a high 8.
Ocean's 11, 12, 13, 14,
Also,
15, 16, 17.
good movies.
Good
good movies don't deserve high 8 in my opinion.
No?
No, Minority Report, good movie.
Also nice.
7.7 on IMDb. I'm like, really? Ex Machina.
Oh, that one was nice.
7.7. It's very highly rated.
Yeah, okay. But also the other one with the girl with the robot.
Ex Machina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking Mad Max. I did not like that much Mad Max.
It's also not in the IMDb.
I think it
of
is
the top 100.
I think it's higher, is it? No?
I don't know. It's not in the top 100 at least on IMDb. Good movies.
Good.
Zach Galifianakis, of course, is a great guy.
Yeah.
But I think that Zach Galifianakis is a guy that has a talent of many. He can play the serious professor. You can put him in a super. That's also a little bit difficult sometimes. You can put him in a super good comedy where he's the biggest idiot that you can ever imagine. That he's a dirty drunk. That he laughs and he makes fun. He farts in the hospital when people are giving birth, or he's like doing dirty stuff. But I think, and when they then put him more into a serious spot, it is really hard to take him serious.
Yeah.
And that's the same what Ilona has, for example, with Daniel Radcliffe.
He's Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. It doesn't matter if you put him in a Nazi costume. It is Harry Potter. He did too many movies like that. That's the same for, yeah, exactly. And that's the same for some actors that they put in Star Wars. That will always be a Jedi, you know? That's, I don't know. If you like a certain genre and they keep those people in the same genre, okay. But if once you also like the other genre and they also put them there, it's hard to take them out of the funny genre. If I make any sense right now, of course. But that's, yeah. Zach Galifianakis, good. Hangover movies, laugh my ass off, especially if you're having a good time with friends, want to watch a good comedy.
Yeah, true.
And still, first one better than the sequel.
Yeah, agreed.
However, I don't remember which one it was where the Chinese guy was like, huh, gay. Actually, no, that was not even in the Hangover. No, that was not in the Hangover. He was playing another movie at that moment.
The one that they were driving around with.
He was sitting in a classroom. I don't remember, whatever. Yeah. Movies make a lot of money if it's good, by the way. And I don't understand how the entire business is rolling.
I'm very curious to watch the Dutch one, the short movie.
Oh yeah, like the last time we had also in the comments Bastiaan Rook. He is oh, now I should not make a mistake. Anyway, the producer of this movie is Nick Vasilikos, and Nick is a guy that already made a couple of movies. and he's a friend of mine on Facebook, and we met. And when he's gonna come here to Greece, you'll definitely see him in the vlogs because he loves to visit Volos. And we already said like we're gonna have a drink this summer. But he does this together with Bastiaan Rook, and he's he's the director, I think. Yeah, he also helps writing the story. And it's a movie about, or they're gonna make a short movie, and it's gonna be about the radio DJ that gets like the phone call, the night radio DJ, you know, that always has the weird questions. What would you do in a situation like that? And then call this number and we'll talk on the radio about this. And then he gets a phone call from some guy and he says, what would you do if I now had a knife on the throat of a child?
No,
or something like that.
What would you do if you were responsible for somebody's life?
Yeah, what would you do for some, yeah, and then that's a trailer.
Walk in the bedroom or?
Yeah, so that's the entire story that we know for so far. And that's a Dutch movie. Dutch movies, by the way, always have nakedness in them.
The Friends weren't.
No, it's not an off-topic question. So Nico says, why do you think that all the cast of the Friends series weren't successful at future movie roles? Maybe a bit off-topic questions. Because they, in my opinion, they were casted very close to their own personality, and that's why they were so good at Friends, because their own personality. Joey, if you see him presenting, it is just like Joey from Friends, you know. If you see Jennifer Aniston, though, still gets roles in where she is the pretty girl that is also decently smart, or she's the mother, the sexy mother, you know. And that's why I think they casted the roles of the Friends series actually, or the Friends actors very close to their own personalities. If you look at what's her name again? What's her name again? The other girl with the black hair. Oh no, I don't. Anyway, she has also a very good role in the Housewives or something. What's it called? The series?
Yeah, Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives. Again, very close to like the psychiatric neighbor. You know, it's the same. So that's why I think that that they weren't successful at future movies, except again for Jennifer Aniston.
Some people can read the scenario very well and pretend that they're living it, but only if it is too close. Ow, you stepped on me.
You're not wearing shoes, I'm sorry.
I'm home.
I'm wearing shoes.
I'm not.
Continue.
I forgot what I was saying.
Continue.
Yeah, that they cannot get out of their own, I don't know how to say it.
Bubble?
No, that you can act only in some ways, but I mean, you can read something very, very nicely and make somebody believe what you're reading, like you're living it, but you cannot do it if it is not like you are. It's not making sense, does it?
Maybe for some others, not to me that much.
Okay, never mind.
Inlevingsvermogen. I know that what you mean in Dutch. I would understand it, but I think actually I do understand. Actors though, they seem sometimes like they go crazy. For what you're talking about is that some actors understand their roles super good, like for example the Joker.
Yes, the one that died after the movie.
Yeah, I forgot his name as well, so very sorry. He also played in the gay guy in. I'm
horrible with names.
Yeah, as you can see, that's why I don't care that much about actors. Some good actors I know.
Any good Dutch movies? Nico's asking.
I'll talk about good movies.
I like one series.
You can look up Amsterdam actually. It's a real Dutch movie, and it's really, really bad actually. You do watch it.
I did. You showed me your parents.
Amsterdam?
Yes, the one that.
You're right, and it's really like literally also how Dutch people would write it, like Amsterdam.
It's the one that they want to steal money and everything, about 4 or 3 or 5 guys, right?
I'm not sure anymore, but because I'm now trying to get name on I'm trying to do one thing at a time. ADD, sorry people, I cannot do multiple things at one time unless it's right there and I can throw it out. But Joker. Heath Ledger. Yeah, Heath Ledger. Jared Leto, also a good Joker for Batman, of course, but Heath Ledger is an actor, was a guy that could fit so good in some positions. and I never expected actually that Heath Ledger would be so good for the role of Joker, because I didn't see him. If you look at this guy, wait, there's a picture here. If you look at it, right, you don't see a Joker immediately. You don't look at him like, yeah, that guy's mentally like completely insane and everything. And he got so much into that role, and then he's like, yeah, very sad.
Amsterdam, that movie.
What Amsterdam?
That movie. It is about the guy that
Amsterdam.
Whatever. It is about the guys who got the money, and then they had to hide and everything. The police were chasing them, and they just closed it. It's based on a true story.
It's a thriller and horror. Oh no, what you're talking about is different. So there are two good movies. Oh. Amsterdam is a horror and thriller movie. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're talking about Heineken.
Both are beers. It's not my fault.
How is Amsterdam a beer?
Amstel.
No, that's Amstel. Oh my God.
What? For me, it makes sense.
Ilona's mixing up some movies. So, good Dutch movie, horror, thriller, old movie, a lot of nakedness. Real Dutch movie though is Amsterdam. It's like a classic, you know. Another good movie actually is based on a true story, and that is the abduction of Mr. Heineken.
That's the one I was talking about.
I know you were talking about that movie now, but it didn't make sense in the beginning.
The Dutch version.
Yeah, the Dutch version, because there were two versions. Recently, they released an American version of the abduction of Heineken, and it was like an okay movie, but it was not really true. The better version was the Dutch version, actually, and it also had good actors, good Dutch actors. There is English subtitles with it, so it is also in Dutch, or was it in English?
It wasn't in Dutch,
yeah,
and we had subtitles.
Yeah. So yeah,
I really liked it.
It's about, and it's actually funny that it's right now also the fact that Heineken is again in the news for making in Greece there is a beer brand called Virginia, and Heineken has to pay a shitload of money because they actually bought Virginia, and with that they strengthened their position in the market, and they were overpowering the market. Actually, that's why they got a fine of 26 million. Euros, that is, by the way. And to be honest, 26 million is not much for a company as Heineken, because, well, the net worth of the owner is only 13 billion euros. So I don't think that 26 million will hurt them very much. But Heineken was, when they were getting bigger, he was abducted, the official owner, and he was abducted or kidnapped. Kidnapped, yeah. And they wanted ransom for him, and it was an entire thing that was going on in the Netherlands, and it was very good actually. The entire thing, the entire story around it that they built was very true to the original story. They actually used the kidnappers and the hostage, Mr. Heineken. They asked him, they interviewed them for the movie, so that's also why they got so close to it, as well as the location. They were allowed to check out the location, so it's very cool. And they didn't do the same with the English version, and that's so sad. So, yeah.
But the thing is that they kidnapped it. Most of them died, suicide or something, committed suicide. No, I think so.
No, they escaped. That's the thing.
Yes, but although they knew it, that those people did that, they could not prove it.
Yeah.
So they just closed.
Case closed. It's a little bit. It's a weird story. I don't want to spoil anything. That's
no, but you should watch that. It was funny.
If you want to watch a good movie, it's The Abduction of Heineken, but the Dutch version, De Ontvoering van Heineken, or Amsterdam, De Ontvoering van meneer Heineken. Ontvoering. Yeah. Other movies. I want to say another Dutch movie, Zusje. Also very weird, but also a horror movie. And then I like older Dutch movies in general that are going completely weird, where the neighbor is screwing the other neighbor, and you see boobs flying around and whatever not, and then dad is going crazy and hunts down with a shotgun. It's a little bit American. It's like a lot of times American directors that helped make a Dutch movie. So you also see the areas a lot of times that are very like American. The houses are a little bit American. In Holland, we are very much Americanized. People that have a helicopter or a tank and an American tank in the backyard, you know, for the movie. It makes no sense, but hey, the director is ruler, right? But still, Dutch movies, they're funny. Another good Dutch movie was actually with, now I forgot her name, she also plays in the Game of Thrones. Her name.
The witch, the red witch, what was her name? With the red hair.
Gotta look it up, of course.
Oh.
By the way, this live is not going to be like other times. We're really going to cut it shorter this time because a lot of work to do, actually. Sorry, first of all. But after this, I'll immediately upload also One Take Sunday. So if you want to see more, you can wait for that. Of course, it will take about 40 to 50 minutes. What's her name?
Lady Melisandre.
Lady Melisandre is Rose Atwood. That's
That's her.
Carice van Houten, very famous Dutch actress. Carice van Houten. You might have seen her in multiple American movies, in multiple Dutch movies.
She has big boobs.
No, she doesn't. But that's okay.
She has big boobs.
That's her very Dutch face, I always think. You know, that's when she acts in Dutch movies, and like this. That's how she looks very Dutch. And this is when she's acting for American movies. Do you see the difference?
I'm full of mosquito bites.
That's actually an old picture of her. I think she's a very pretty actress. Multiple faces as well. Olina sent me a message. She said Olina's in the live stream all the time. But how do you call it again? Discography or movieography? Carice van Houten.
Yeah, it is a big difference. It's also funny how they made the actor from Game of Thrones before and after.
Yeah, or how people grow within a role.
Yeah.
I have to, sorry people, but I have to check. Zwart Boek, finally, Black Book. Black Book is a movie that has been got awards and also got internationally very famous. And Carice van Houten is playing one of the bigger roles in that movie also. Her name is actually Carice Anouk van Houten. So Anouk is also a Swedish name, I think, Anouk. Oh, Carice, my dad actually says Hadi, Maarten, Ilona. Carice is also coming from Aalsmeer. And Aalsmeer is the place where, like, the area where I grew up. But to be honest, it's not that difficult to find an actor that lives in the same place because the Netherlands is not that big. Here it's actually written that she's from Leiderdorp, so not even, sorry dad, but she is from Leiderdorp, not from Aalsmeer. And that was mirror image. She's an actress, singer, and also she does some presenting. But Zwart Boek or Black Book is a very, very good movie. Maybe she used to live a moment in Aalsmeer, the area where we are from as well, or I'm from and my family. My grandma still lives in that city. But a lot of actors actually live in that city or around that area because it's the area for cinema, TV, and all that kind of stuff.
Do you watch any YouTubers?
No, never actually. I've never. Fabs to Scenario, yes, by Mike is.
It was nice.
It's funny.
Nice.
It's funny.
They also have it on TV here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, no, I do not, because I take my criticism for myself. I usually don't throw it out there like right now. And also, if you might have noticed, I'm a big movie fan. I love to watch them. I know a lot of them actually, in my opinion.
But we don't keep up.
But we don't keep up with names and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I should criticize that much. Also, that's also why I call this "We Love Movies." Which ones do you? And actually, Nikos, that's why I'm wondering right now, which is which are your favorite movies actually? Haar vader heeft de dubieuze rol van veel Aalsmeer beschreven tijdens de huwelijk. Okay.
Her dad?
Her dad has written the role of a lot of strange people from Aalsmeer during the Second World War. Okay, cool.
I want to say what movies.
You want to say something about movies? That is a good idea because this entire live stream is about movies.
Really? I don't remember. There was a period with me that I wanted to watch black and white movies. And that was when I fell in love with Audrey Hepburn.
Oh,
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's, yeah.
Vacation in Rome vacation.
Also good.
The other one that she's also a princess and not allowed.
My dad just said one that's also a classic for me that I love to watch. Actually, together with my dad, My Stepmother is an Alien.
I love that one.
Not Claudia Schiffer,
no.
the other model, pretty lady.
I liked it so much with her weird small bag with a snake inside. Oh, I liked it so much. E.T. was also a very old movie. Scary movies. Scary movies like what?
Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger was the
the mom.
And actually, Alison Hannigan is very famous for the other movies, of course. So Kim Basinger, most of you guys know actually. Alison Hannigan is more from later, but she was a very small girl in this movie still, and later she got more famous. This girl, and later she got more famous for all the Scary Movie and Stupid Roles and American Pie kind of movies. How I Met Your Mother also.
Oh, nice.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer she played in.
Really?
Yeah. Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger is a beautiful woman.
I also like Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
The first one. Yeah, I like it. It was nice. Oh.
So Kim Basinger in her young years, of course. Let's get that a little bit up closer. Kim Basinger in her young years and her older years next to each other. There's a bigger difference, and now she looks. I don't know.
Yeah. I also like the one with the mermaid. What was that one?
Ariel.
No. It was one that she, of course, comes out from the sea, and then there's a guy, he's working in a news agency, and he falls in love with her, and she was weird and everything.
That's Ariel.
No! And then, oh God, it's
Look it up.
old.
I usually watch scary movies because I enjoy getting scared, and comedies, those cheap, silly American ones. Exactly, like American Pie, for example, the entire series, like The Grudge, The Conjuring, Annabelle. Exactly what we just said. So those to me also are good scary movies. Again, Ilona doesn't watch them too many. Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah.
What?
Daryl Hannah.
I don't know.
Well, Google that one as well. Daryl Hannah. Daryl. Okay, bye. KB is K bye. So you're leaving again? Bye, Dad. Daryl Christine Hannah. I didn't know her name, but I recognize her face. She has a little bit of the face of Kim Basinger in general, actually. I think though, Donald, that you're a little bit of a different age also, or you're preferring more of a different age. Wait a second.
I think it was Splash.
Daryl. I watched.
One.
That's what Donald is saying.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Now that because all of a sudden I'm like scrolling through Daryl Hannah. I also remember that movie where that is the mermaid in that case. Then.
Yeah, I like it very much.
And the other guy looks like the guy that turns into a wolf.
In Seattle,
yeah, but the other guy looks like he turns into the wolf also.
From Twilight.
Yeah, from Twilight.
What's his name? Yeah, but it's not him. Nicholas in Seattle was also nice movie.
Splash.
Yeah.
From Splash
to... and the one with the drummer, White Splash. Oh, come on, with the drummer.
So the movie that Ilona's talking about was Splash, 1984.
Yeah, that's one.
From before I was born, even.
What? Oh, this one, White Splash.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. This one, very nice movie.
What? Whiplash?
With the drummer, the 2 and 2 the drummer.
Oh yeah, the guy that played his fingers. Then we love this movie as well. Whiplash, good movie if you're into drumming. Actually, your mom. Oh, not I should get up.
Yeah, I did. Nicholas is asking if I watched 50 Shades of Grey. I read the book, the first one. I liked it. I did not like the movie. No, the second one, my girlfriend dragged me to the cinema to watch it. I liked it. It was nice.
That's the same for Magic Mike. Ilona actually did not want to watch Magic Mike, but then a girlfriend of us somehow, she said like, hey, you want to watch Magic Mike? Yeah, why not? Because I and my friends were playing games at that time. 50 Shades of Grey is too childish for the Dutch. Yeah, right. When I was younger, I used to watch American Pie and Road Trip, just like you said. Yeah, and also I left those movies actually because I do have some movies like that, a cheap American like comedy, because they are also like the €1 or cheap movies, you know, the €1 things at the store or at the gas station where you buy a quick movie when you want to watch something on the road. So I also bought Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I laughed my ass off so much, especially when you're with a bunch of guys and you're drinking something and it gets later in the evening. You're like, should we go home? Nah, the night is early, but should we watch a movie? Yeah, sure. And you watch that kind of it is very, very funny. Yeah. Meet the Fockers. Oh,
I
great.
like that. It was nice.
Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. That's 2 movies, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're also very good actors. Good actors. Actually, also Meet the Fockers also has Jennifer Aniston, right?
No.
No?
No, it's another blonde one. Oh,
yeah, correct.
Borat, really? No.
Ilona doesn't like it. I like, in general, I like. Oh, now it's on the tip of my tongue. What's his name? Ali G, Borat, and.
My ex-boyfriend bought that swimming thingy.
Yeah, see, actually, my dad also says Ali G. Revenge of the Nerds, good one as well.
That was a good one. Yeah, I liked it.
Borat is also very funny. Oh, wait.
He also had a barbershop, or not barbershop.
Wait.
No, waiting.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Finally, that's the name that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen. It's so Baron Cohen. Cohen is the most Jewish name that you can think of course. But I think he's a genius if it comes to making characters and totally living into his characters.
He is good, but I did not like the movie. That's the thing.
I liked Borat. I liked Dictator because that's the other one as well. It's also cheap comedy, but it is good cheap comedy. Grimsby, that's also a movie he played in. Bruno, one that I didn't like that much. Remember?
Yeah.
People said it was funnier than Borat, Bruno, but I didn't like it that much. So,
How to Train Your Dragon. I like that one.
Animation.
Yeah. The first one was good. Sorry.
I wanted to stretch.
Oh, I saw something and I had to touch it.
I'm gonna make another coffee, by the way, because I've work to do in the evening. Nope.
Ow.
Talk about How to Train Your Dragon.
What to talk about? It's a nice movie. Then there is also because it is a nice movie. The end of story. Oh. More movies. What else? What was the other one that we watched? The Lighthouse was also nice. It's a scary movie. It's supposed to be scary. It was nice. I liked it. And also with the same actress, she was. What was the movie that it started with a boy playing outside next to a river and then he died? Your phone is ringing. I have to look it up. It was a nice movie. And and the funny one with oh my God, the one that she is a cop and go undercover.
Oh yes.
Miss
Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality. Yeah, that's one.
By the way, sorry.
I like that one very much. Do you still have outside cinema theaters? Yeah, we do have. And now in the summer there are in the theater in the archaeological place here in Volos at the beach, and it's very cheap. With €2 or something, you can go and watch a movie. It's nice, but the movie they play, they are a little bit more alternative, I think. What do you think of those, of the scary movie? I like them, they were funny. When I was little and I watched the first one, I was a bit scared. But then when I watched it again and I was like more with friends and everything, we were laughing. It was nice. It was funny. I like the second one more, or the third one. No, I like the third one. It was very, 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 very nice. It was funny. They also made the same one, but for comedies. What was the name of the movie for the parody for comedies? No, that was for thrillers. They had exactly the same one for comedies. You don't remember? They did exactly the same what they had for scary movies, but they did it for comedies, and they were making fun of them. It was very nice. I'm gonna check it out. It was the epic movie. Yeah, where is it? Right? Yeah, I like that one. Oh, I see they have the. I found another one that we have to watch. Hangover Games. This one. We did not watch it, but I think that would be funny.
Ask me if they know.
Do you know it? Have you seen it? Did you watch it? I don't think. It's not available yet, right? But that's something that I want to watch. 21st Jump Rope.
21st Jump Street.
Yeah, but it says here 21st Jump Rope. Also, 21st Jump Street was very, very nice. The second one was better than the first one was better than the second one, but it was nice. I liked it. And they made a parody of it now. But we have to watch it. We did not watch it. The Vampire Star. That was also a parody of Twilight.
Vampire parodies are fun.
Yeah, I love them. They made the parody of Twilight. This one. Open. Yeah, this one. I liked it. It was funny. It was nice. It was very nice. And they also have Try Harder. They have Try Harder instead of Twilight.
It's Die Harder.
Yeah, but I think we have to watch it. Okay. Yep, we have to watch it.
See, that's the problem.
What?
There are too many good movies.
I did not say it was.
There are too many. Rolf, finally,
hello.
thanks for checking in because I was about to leave almost. No, just kidding. It takes Maarten. Sorry, I had to go to the toilet as well, Dad. My dad says it takes too long to make a coffee. Well, coffee is here.
You also have sugar in there.
Of course I have sugar in there. I'm a sweet boy. I need more sugar. What is funny? Outside cinema.
How much sugar in?
About the outside cinema, by the way, there is one, and it just opened again as well. But the funny thing is that because we're Rotraktors, we can also like contact again the club of Volos, and that's like Leslie Volo, and they have their building right behind the open air cinema. And the funny thing is, if you are sitting there, you can check out the movie and you can hear exactly. You can just watch it for free if you want to. So maybe we should do that one time and take the vlog along as well.
Yeah, okay. It smells a bit the humidity in there. Outside on the balcony.
Outside, yeah,
sure.
With a drink. Because inside people like play cards and smoke cigars, and it's a little bit stinky.
Gran Toronto, loved it.
Gran Torino.
Torino, yeah.
Gran Torino, good movie. Clint Eastwood, nice actor, very good actor. What?
Yep.
Ilona also wants to drink something, she said. What do you think of this movie, scary movie? Also, Nico's for me also scary movie. I watched them all, but it's like sitting with friends, having a beer, having a chill, fun and laughing, or it comes on TV that you watch it again because there's nothing else on TV. That's the case for me a lot of times with those kind of movies.
I also like Panic Room.
Panic Room. I was not a big fan of Panic Room.
I liked it.
Roald, what is your... Actually, because Roald is also Dutch, and my dad, of course, is also Dutch. So I wonder if my dad and Roald can actually say what are their favorite Dutch movies. Because there are a lot of good Dutch series that are funny. For example, Plodder, which I showed you already one time, the half American like crazy family that lives in a nice neighborhood. Showed you. Doesn't matter.
I like the TV show or series or something that your parents were watching. And it was about what will happen if...
yeah, just keep talking. Nothing happened here. I had you know when you make frappe, there's like big chunks of coffee that you mix it up, and if you don't mix it good, If that, it's like pure powdered coffee that comes up your straw and you suck it in, and I just had that. And it's so dirty.
I like the series
Doesn't
that
care.
your dad. I like the series that your parents are watching, and they're about what will happen if the dikes in Holland will overflow.
That's a series, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
I
why I
think
asked.
I'm
That's why I asked about the movie. But my dad says the same movie that I said as well. Zwartboek. It's a Second World War movie, but it's a very good movie. It's about fleeing actually from the Netherlands as well.
Alles is Liefde.
Alles is Liefde. It's a good one, though. Because Alles is Liefde is actually a movie that I would like to see with you as well.
Okay.
It's a Christmas Santa Claus kind of movie. That
And
period.
they're eating rabbits.
They're eating a
Yeah.
lot. They're eating a lot in that movie, but it's complete chaos actually. And it's in the end, it's all about love. But the one wants to divorce because they're too much in love or whatever, and the other one is like getting to get that girlfriend, and it's so Dutch. And of course, there are sex scenes and naked people in there.
But teacher, Dutch movie sounds a lot like Greek ones because there is a lot of naked and sex and stuff.
Nikos, Morgan Freeman, his voice is a legend.
Oh, I love him. I like him very much.
Hi, my name is Morgan Freeman.
Okay, it's not that big.
What?
His voice is not that
Morgan Freeman's voice is damn deep. When he speaks normally like that.
Yeah, but
Have you ever heard an interview with Morgan Freeman?
yeah, but it's not very.
But it's the roughness in his voice that makes it cool, and the dots on his face and the little. Oh, I don't know. Morgan Freeman. It's just always he plays exactly the same. He doesn't change much, but his personality, his own personality, that person, they just take him for the movie because of that person that he has.
I like him a lot. Also, God for a Week with Jim Carrey.
Oh yes, man. No.
Yes, man. No,
What's-
that's a different one. Mask.
No.
Which one?
God.
God for a Week.
It's called God. No, God Almighty. Almighty.
Hmm?
It's not God for a week. In Greek, it's
In
God
Greek,
for.
it is Trojan of Mama.
That's the thing. Also, by the way. Oh. Almighty. Bruce Almighty.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing. When Ilona just said like, oh yeah, you remember that movie God for a Week? That's because in Greece, a lot of movies are translated in a different way because it doesn't translate the right way in English. How would you translate Bruce Almighty to English? Bruce.
I don't know.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Almighty.
No. Oh,
Almighty.
I don't know. Wait.
Almighty-kos, o megalos. Like let's say they would translate more for like the big Bruce, something like that, you know. And that's the same with Moana, for example. Moana was not called Moana in Greece. In a lot of countries, pretty much as far as I know, in all the countries, Moana, the movie, was called Moana because the girl's name was Moana. But only in Greece, Moana doesn't make sense. So what do? We change the girl's name into Vaiana. And I'm like, what? Anyway.
Tom Cruise is also nice.
We watch movies without subtitles because
No.
if you read comedies, for example, from subtitles,
You're lost the entire movie.
yeah, exactly. And that's also why I like to take longer a little bit, like watching movies. That's why I like to. No, I mean, like that's why I like to go deep into movies because to understand what they exactly say. And Ilona sometimes does miss what they say, right?
Yeah, if I'm not paying attention.
If Ilona, yeah, sometimes Ilona's not paying that much attention, and then she misses what they're saying because you're texting, like now. So that's also why then we watch it without subtitles, so you have your full concentration with the movie.
Sometimes if I watch a movie with my grandma to show her a movie, because Russians always do the voice over.
That's what my dad just said.
Exactly.
Yeah. My dad just said with subtitle, not like the Germans and French do with their voice over. So
But
we never watch voiceovers.
But in Russian, they always have the voice. They turn off the actors and they play with different actors with voices.
Bye, Dad.
Doing cousins and what I'm saying, yeah, and the movie with the French guys, Intouchable.
Yeah, Untouchables or
Yes.
Intouchable.
I watched it in Greek with Greek subtitles. I watched it in English with English subtitles, and I watched it in Russian. In Russian, I loved it. It was so funny. Why?
What, Untouchable?
Yeah, because they did the voiceover and they used the slang language. It was so
I
nice.
just cannot stand it. Also not for cartoons when you see the move, when they make the mouth move actually to the character, to the language, what they say, and then it doesn't synchronize up with what they actually say, especially in Dutch.
I agree. But
And that's why I cannot watch synchronized movies.
I agree, but I want my grandma to see the movie.
No, it's okay.
So I had to watch it like that.
Take it easy. I understand it's for your grandma. We're talking about us. French movie. Over time, I could not remember the titles, of course, of these movies, but I watched a lot of foreign movies like French and German and Norwegian and Swedish and Danish and Spanish movies, Greek movies like Anne, for example. We watched we watched a lot of movies, but most of those movies I just watch with subtitles because I do not speak the language. Only when I don't speak the language or I don't understand the language, I put subtitles in there.
Nico, you should watch that one. And it's a very, very nice movie. For the first time, Greeks made it very nice.
Yeah, it's a movie actually that all of you could watch. If you want to watch a nice Greek movie, you could watch the movie Anne. That's simply said, Anne.
Or if.
Or in Greek letters. Wait, actually, it doesn't want to write in Greek. Why not? Oh, I cannot write in Greek. I just found out.
Yes, you can just not control shift.
No, I cannot. Okay, never mind. Anne. Like this. Control Shift. I did that.
No.
Shift Alt, right? You push Shift Alt. Yeah, that's not Control Shift.
No, it's not. Who said that?
Anyway, this movie is simply said An, and it is a story. An means in Greek if, and more like in English. Sorry, in this way they more mean like what if. An, what if? If they watch An, they should be worried for their mothers.
I like the movie a lot. It was the first time that I enjoyed that much a Greek movie.
Yeah, it's a story like. A lot of times in life, you have those moments where you're like, what if I didn't do it? Or what if I did do it? I don't care about the actor, sorry, because of Papa Cagliati.
Oh, he's very big in Greece.
I know.
Every girl like him.
Okay, but I didn't know him. I don't know any Greek actors except for the girl that plays in No, yeah, she sings a song of the movie. But there's a very pretty little girl, and she has like curls, I think, in that movie. There's also The Kiss of Life. That's also a nice Greek movie. The Kiss of Life, or
No. No.
This Joyce.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm writing Greek.
Ita.
Ita, with Ita. Oh my God. And this is not with Thomas and everything. Tophilitis Reis, anyway. So An and Tophilitis Reis, both good movies. Tophilitis Reis, or The Kiss of Life, is a movie that definitely is good watchable with subtitles, because that's how I learned a lot of Greek. I do know the song a lot, though, the theme song from Paparizou.
Yes, no, Milan.
Which is okay. It's good, quite good, but in general, I don't enjoy. Okay, Nico says, I've seen The Kiss of Life. It's quite good, but in general, I don't enjoy Greek movies as much as the foreign ones. True.
Yep.
But just like An and Tophilitis Reis, there were both movies that were, in my opinion, certified decent movies. I mean, I've also watched I Love Kartitsa.
Which was not made in Kartitsa.
Which was not made in Kartitsa. Had nothing to do with it, really, in my opinion. I hated it. It was.
Yeah, it was very.
It's like a Greek TV series or whatever, and sometimes they are better. So yeah, Greeks are not the best at making movies.
TV series, they have a lot of nice ones. They have nice humor.
For you, not for me. For like, if I'm interested in foreign movies that are good quality, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, long story short, we can actually, if they want, they can watch the One Take Sunday together with us before we upload it.
No, it's not fair.
Why not?
Because it's not fair. Because you have a live stream and you're gonna start playing with something.
No, I can watch. I can show them.
You can tell if you want to see.
Okay, if you want to watch the ones, because I didn't watch it like the final version. I did watch it pretty much, but I didn't watch the entire final version of the One Take Sunday that I'm going to upload after this anyway. But if you want to watch it right now, let me know in the comments there.
For us, it's there.
For us, it's on this side, yeah. But for you guys, it might be on that side or underneath, actually, depending on if you're on a phone or not. But Greek movies, yes, I don't know. Dutch movies, some are good. Americans just somehow nailed it every time with their blockbusters.
I have to say that also Dutch movies,
Exactly, that's okay. So this One Take Sunday is actually One Take Sunday that the first time I cut something out, and I had to cut something out because it wasn't it was inappropriate. Let's put it in that way. Because sometimes you're laying in a house in a way that you don't want to be shown on YouTube, and you don't want to have it seen everywhere. And that's some bloopers that I'm not gonna leave in, if you don't mind. Because I don't have a lot of bloopers, and if I have them, I leave them in because I think it makes the vlog good or better. Right?
It's funny.
If you have a funny moment.
You did not vlog though when the French guy fell.
Yeah, because one of the French guys at Blackfish, when he went for a swim, he made a smack. The first thing I already told him, like when you jump off these little cliffs or little rocks, watch out. They are sharp. I mean, these are broken up rocks. They're not like little cobblestone, very nice and softly French river, I don't know, whatever. These are big ass like boulders, and he climbed up already and he bumped his foot and he's like, I cut my nail. And the other time then he also climbed up and then he cut his like calf here, just here on the side, you know, or on his shin, between his shin and his calf. A lot, yeah. And then the third time when he made a backflip, or he wanted to do a front flip actually into the water, he was so smart to run down, take like a sprint up front, and I can see it already. I'm like, it's slippery, and I see him like, whoop, and he actually went forward, but luckily he made it into a jump with his other foot, and his like big toe like did like this on the rocks, you know. So the top of his toe here was ripped open, and luckily his nail was still on there. Horrible story. Something that I didn't film.
3 falls.
Otherwise,
he did not film any.
No, not 3 falls.
He fell 3 times.
No, he fell 1 time.
Yeah, but he had almost 3 accidents.
The other time I put it in there. The other guy, like Clement, where Clement was almost about to fall, I did do that. I said it's slippery, and then you see him run, and he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the vlog. No, but when Jordan really slipped, yeah, to be honest, I hate that when like nails almost come off. I cannot watch that. I hate it. And it's also on your legs where all your like blood goes down, and always everything on your legs bleeds more than in general.
I love movies. I laughed so much. With the weird guy that was cutting hands, and then let's play a game.
Yeah,
So yeah, I was laughing so much. For me, it was the best comedy ever. Right.
It was also a scary movie, I believe, right? Where they where they took Dr. Phil in the end. Like, why did you cut off your leg or whatever? And then he's like, wrong leg.
No, I love to see when people are getting hurt and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not insane or something.
Yeah, you are.
No, but for me, it's very funny. If he falls, I cannot stop laughing. He gets angry.
But I'm just getting angry because it's not nice, you know. Okay, I understand sarcasm or.
I fell from my bicycle and.
Yeah, you laughed at yourself. I was feeling bad for you.
That was in January, and I still have a scar here. You can actually maybe see it. This is a scar. This is from when I fell. And in the middle of the street, I was laughing so much. Everybody could hear me. He could not.
Nikos does not mind to watch the One Take Sunday. So I actually wonder if we can watch it together. It's only 10 minutes. And I will not. Huh? Only 10 minutes, yeah. And we can watch it together. And then I want your guys' opinions. I will keep up the comments and just say whatever you want to say. So actually, I think.
Also during the
Huh? Exactly. So if you want to watch it in better quality later or something, you can always do that, of course. Let me check out where it is. Here it is. because it has to do with live stream as well. Let me try to set all the settings like they should. We close this so we don't show any private information, and then we can share actually our screen. Let's make this full screen. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make it all.
I'm gonna have it full screen and then read the comments at the same time.
This way. So at this moment, you can only see the entire screen, right? Yeah. So I can present it to you guys. Now you just see one big white screen, and I can hit the play button.
What is up? My name is Maarten. Thank you for watching this One Take Sunday, because, well, it's just One Take Sunday, and it's the current day as well, because today is Sunday, as I usually prefer actually to do as well, because I think it makes way more sense to do a One Take Sunday on a Sunday. It will not always work, because I would like to also like go out on a Sunday. I have to upload this on a Sunday as well, so maybe I will record something on a Saturday and upload it on a Sunday. Long story short, today we're also gonna have a live stream again. And the fact is that today we wanted to actually go for a swim. And I don't know if we actually are gonna make it, but right now it is 6:22. And yeah, we have probably been the most laziest people on earth right now. But some things just have to be done.
We're still in the background, by the way.
One thing that has to be done for today, for this One Take Sunday, I'm going to show you what it takes for me to set up my live stream or our live stream. Today, for example, we are going to have, like, this is my channel, you know, or there's nothing like very important for you guys to see. Some of the tags, Maarten, or whatever, Greece Holiday. I use some famous YouTuber names because in some cases it should help. And today's subject is going to be, we love movies, which ones do you? Because we really do love movies. Thank you. Because you can come up with a theme this time. I don't know, somehow.
I love being accurate always in the time, Nikos.
We need to know what is going to happen for this vlog, really, or this live stream. Because I've noticed from you guys actually, what is the live stream for, or what is the theme for the next time? Because you like the one where I compare something with the Netherlands and Greece, but you cannot keep comparing stuff. Also, it sometimes turns into a lot of complaining. Now, one thing, for example, that we can talk about in the live stream that I show you behind the scenes a little bit is, well, I don't have a lot of movies here. Actually, I have one of my favorite series here, which is Band of Brothers. If you see this, by the way, yeah, this was the little mascot we used for the beach party, but as you probably, or the pool party, as you probably have seen, the pool party turned out, well, cozy and everything, but shit, so I think this goes into...
Let me know in the comments, by the way, how the quality is of this thing going on right now.
It's on video. Behind all these crap things, because who watches movies anymore, also on DVD, right? We've got Taxi. I've got here 3 in there, and somewhere between here also Taxi 4. Then we have like some in the back there, behind all the old Xbox 360 games that I used to play. And I cannot record it because they need an Elgato or whatever, and I don't have the money for that, but sorry. Oh, One Take Sunday, shake, shake, shake. No sense. Anyway, in the, oh, damn it. This is preparations for the live stream, because I need to show, of course, in the live streams which kind of movies.
Thanks, Nico.
Or I have, or we watch, and I used to watch, because pretty much everything that is in the back here are movies that I loved to watch, and I still actually would like to watch again. Also some Dutch. Like some Dutch videos actually that most of you probably will not have seen, or Cabaret or stuff like that. Yeah. But one of my favorite movies actually, and you will see that also in the live stream, is The Pursuit of Happiness. That is as well as 7 Pounds, both Will Smith movies. And I have to say, he did a great job in both movies. So The Pursuit of Happiness, that's one of them. But we're, like I said, you're gonna see that in the live stream. I need to clean all the crap up again, of course. Not like that. We're gonna put it in place. Sorry for the horrible filming. Yes, we're just gonna put that there. Like this. Yes. Oh yeah, very careful with my stuff. Always. Very definitely. That's not why my phone fell. long story. They're cases, right? They should protect these games. That's what they're made for, right? Nice. Now, usually I have my collection of Top Gear magazines there as well because I love cars. So that's going to be the topic for today's live stream. But what do I do to set up the live stream? That's what I was thinking. Well, first of all, I love to wear my cap in the live stream. But now I found out that my cap is in the car. So that means that I have to walk to the car first to get my cap. You know, the one from Trixie? I used to wear this one a lot. This is it's a different style cap, but as you can see, it's a little bit like getting soft and everything. And to be honest, also this one is with the longer hair that I have right now, it is not that comfy anymore because it's like sticking hair out on the side. It makes me look like a redneck. I don't know. I don't mind rednecks, but I don't like it that much. So we're gonna get my traction hat, which is in the back of the car. So that means that we need to go out. Also, should I take sunglasses for now? These are my sunglasses. I got these ones last time, like with the whole scene. I got these at Bershka. These are Ilona's. I've got one that I got from my sisters for a birthday, as a birthday gift, Ray-Bans, which are still probably my favorite in weight, but not like style anymore. And then we've got some orange one in case we have anything dusty going on. Got the same white pair. We're gonna go outside first. What? Your mom's sunglasses, I showed you. Yeah, it was a gift. I like to go outside. You look inside and always here. Go. We're gonna go.
I guess that counts as a blooper, maybe.
I don't know if it makes any sense to you. Don't make Andres. So again,
sorry, I don't have the skin color, Nicholas, to sell glasses on the beach in Volos.
Actually, but the car's open like that far. And who the hell put this crap on the car? I do not like that. Sometimes they break your windshield wipers almost by doing that. We the back of the car. It's actually kind of narrow in here as well. I'll clean it up. Just put it up there for a second.
I forgot to clean it up, by the way.
Put the back of the car.
That's me. I forget stuff like that.
And there's still some, got some stuff in the back. We're gonna clean it up because this week we also, I'll see if you guys like the yearly check for the car, you know.
And you never know when you're gonna have a barbecue, yo.
Every year you need to check your car if everything's in order. One-handed, like the boss. It's better. So every year you need to check your car for if everything still works, if the paperwork are still in order, if the brakes are still in order, if so I don't know, if there's still oil in your car as well. And to do that, you need to do an resettel. And it simply stands in Dutch for ABK. It's the annual like checkup. No. Nope.
In my opinion, by the way, I like these one-take Sundays because you can really like see what I'm doing in like 10 minutes, full 10 minutes. Maybe it's not that interesting for everybody, but when I will look back at this, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like I walked there and that's how it was. Imagine I will see this again in 10 to 15 years. Now shut up, Maarten. We're watching One-Take Sunday.
And I'm gonna ask some assistance from Ilona because I need to show you quick how we set this up. We do not have a professional lighting system. We do not have a professional camera. We do not have a professional internet connection to do actually live streaming. But you guys love it so much that I love it so much because I love talking to you guys. As you noticed, I like talking in general. But Ilona, could you please help me and lift your lazy ass butt off the couch? Ilona's just watching my Instagram. Oh, could you maybe stand up? Thank you. We're going to show for a second how we do the live streams, how it looks on this table usually when we do live streams.
Give it to me then.
Okay, it's one take, so don't shake too much. Thank you.
Okay.
No. Okay, so one thing
Like this?
I always say is some extra light because it can get quite dark in here, you know, in the evening. So we get an extra lamp and we put it right here. And we have an extension cord.
You are black.
Right, I know I'm black. Right here, we have the light. It's nice soft yellowish light, and then when it turns evening in summer, like now, it's out pretty well. Put the keyboard up front, so we like have to mount the keyboard at the couch as well. Have the higher. This is a magic thing to raise the camera a little bit. Because
Man breaks stuff.
Yeah, whatever stuff. Like I said, I put it up so perfectly well. Nice.
Thank you.
So that next step, we have Ilona and Ilona, which I now unplugged the audio for a second because my PC still doesn't work. If you didn't know, watch the vlog of Friday. The vlog of Friday, I showed that. No, actually, it's going to be the vlog from Monday. Then I pick up the PC. Damn, you'll see that in tomorrow's vlog. Woo! Okay, I have to unplug all this because the cables do not reach all the way up here. Like you see, also.
You sound stressy.
Oh, I'm running. I want to have this done in time. Okay, so we have the internet cable because.
By the way, I'm not running, as you can see, of course, but in Greek you say trecho, trecho, and it means I'm running.
Right? Yeah. We have you guys on the screen. And that's it pretty much. That's how we start the live streams. And we also make sure that there's a fan because somehow it turns in the evening kind of like warming here, you know, so
You have one time?
yeah, I have fans and everybody, all the 50 of you now that are watching, because on average right now, we get like 50 views at the end of the live stream, which is fine by me because I love the people who are joining. I love you guys for coming over, checking out the channel. So yeah.
See, I love you guys. I said it again. I love you guys.
We're just beginning. We're not like big ass YouTubers yet, but anybody that would like to help us, the Windex kind of bottle. Yeah, no, what? Yeah, we should go to the beach. It's 11 minutes as well. The Sunday. So if you like this One Take Sunday, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And we'll see you in the next one. Please watch the live stream and see you also because it's gonna come online with this One Take Sunday. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oops, I forgot to. I now notice that I made a mistake also in editing, so I have to change that as well because the music didn't add in with the like camera slap or whatever. Yeah, I like glasses, to be honest. I like them a lot. I don't know why, but I think it's like an extension of your wardrobe. Some girls wear like rings, some girls wear earrings, necklaces, guys also, of course, but I like to wear sunglasses. Very practical PC support. Stigma.
Yeah.
What's stigma?
Support.
You mean the crate? Yeah, I know.
It came full of cherries. And they were gone within a day. What are you doing? That's mine. He's going to show the collection of sunglasses.
Well, not the collection because I'm missing one.
Which one?
White one from the car. Like I said in the One Take Sunday, I've got a selection of white ones as well, or I've got some white ones as well. But I don't pay a lot of money for sunglasses because I think it's not necessary. But I have these in white as well. This is orange. I have them in white as well. This is just for whenever there's something for, like I said already, around King's Day. So I have something orange because I'm Dutch. You need something orange, you know?
You're Dutch?
I'm Dutch, yeah, you know, you knew that. And yeah, so we have that one. I don't wear these that much, by the way. Then we have my new favorites, actually, that I bought myself, at least, with the cork on the side from Bershka. Also not the most expensive glasses, but they are very, very convenient. I like the color that comes off from this. Aren't you worried of any hacker strike? I am not. Okay, Nico's right. Aren't you worried of any hackers trying to leak your One Take Sunday video and upload it earlier than you in their channels? No. And even if I would have 1 million subscribers, I would not mind. Really, I don't.
Why would you?
Like, yeah, come on. If you're that poor, there's actually Vincent who from the Flat Earthers, and he uploaded the little part of where we were talking about having the flat Earth and all that kind of stuff, of which Donald is part of as well, and he re-uploaded that part on his channel. I'm like, oh, whatever, is in some way like commercial for me. And on the other hand, we are not doing anything horrible or whatever, and I'm not making money on it. Ilona is breaking my sunglasses in the back, by the way. That's why I usually don't put them on the couch. These are my most expensive ones because these are original Ray-Bans, and I got them from my sisters for my birthday. But if you see them up close, they're full of scratches, but they're very nice for the car. You see also these legs, they like go outside a lot, and these are perfectly made for my head. But I don't wear them that many times anymore. So yeah, that's my Ray-Bans. Oh, I wanted to fit it all on my head, but it doesn't fit. No. These ones I got recently for my birthday with the blue glasses in there, and it's like the wooden like tint on it. You know, like kind of like the plywood ones. But I like the color that also comes through these. See, it's a little bit of a brownish yellowish tint. I like them a lot. They match as well good with the watch, but not with my hat. Yeah, Ilona has like a Prada one as well. No, and you also found. I'll get the others. Sorry.
You're like a little kid playing with his toys.
It's not toys. It's fashion, babe.
Fashion.
It's not toys. It's fashion, babe.
Sorry.
I'm sweating my ass, by the way.
Do not touch mine.
Because meanwhile it got very warm.
Do not do that.
I'm not putting them anywhere. Ilona got very lucky, as I told already in the vlogs one time, because these are also official Ray-Bans. They're not from the Volos Beach. They're official ones because you can see it on the inside with the marks and everything. They're golden aviators and or golden plated. And
they're
I'm like
horrible on me, but they're super comfortable.
I can barely fit it actually. It's a very big female model, but they're pretty. I like them. They're okay, and they look good on Ilona.
They look horrible on me. I look like a fly.
And like I said, safety is best #1 priority here. Swag. Dab. I don't dab a lot, but when I do it well. These are the same kind of glasses, but these are from the market. €3.
150.
150?
Yeah.
Because you bought two.
Yeah. No, I did not buy two. I bought only this
€3, I think these were. Or 2 or 3. Anyway.
Yours were 2.
Mine was a pair for 3. But these ones were also like €2 or €3 or something. And they're exactly the same model as the blue aviators.
Never worked.
But these are fake ones, and still they look amazingly good on Ilona, but she doesn't wear them. But in the beginning you didn't like blue ones.
No, I don't trust fake sunglasses.
Yeah, come on, that's protecting them. And then like Ilona's Pradas, which she already has for so long, Versace, which she already has so long that from the other side, the Versace fell off actually. So to be honest, these feel more plastic than any sunglasses I ever had, but they're probably the most expensive ones that we have in the house here. Right?
I got them on discount, 8% discount.
Anyway, so that's pretty much for our sunglasses.
I can also put mine on my head, all of them.
I'm getting a little tired. As I said, I have a lot of work to do. Nikos, you're probably still the only one who's watching. But that's okay because we love your guts. We love the support for the channel, of course, as well.
Nikos, are you planning to come very soon?
Yes, to Lefkada.
Oh yeah, I love it. Lefkada. Right.
Remember what they say, right? You shouldn't forget what they say, right?
Says who?
I said me. So, I think it's time for us to end the vlog here as well, if you don't mind.
You have to find a way to end it in a better way, because by the time you click and say bye, and then you have the silent thing and then
I thank you guys for watching. I thank her for complaining. Like always, in 2 days I'm coming to Greece, and in 4 days to Lefkada.
Nice.
Where are you going to stay the other 2 days? You're going to stay around Athens or something?
If you go to Lefkada.
Probably, yeah, if you fly to Lefkada, but it's from Sweden, so I don't know which is a better connection.
So?
Well, you never know. So I don't think I will watch a lot of your future videos in July. Never mind, because you'll make your own freaking awesome videos, of course, around your holidays period. If you watch this video or you watch this live stream later, whatever, because now we have only watched one viewer, and that's Lefkada, that's Nikos in the comments, and he's flying to Thessaloniki. Nice. Okay, so it's a short trip as well. Very close by. So if you want to drop over at Nikos, come on over to Volos. We'll have a drink all together. We'll go for Tsipora. You'll be in the vlogs, whatever you want to. It will be awesome. You can stay over if you want to as well. Sure. Right? I thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It really helps us out. Hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed yet, leave a comment as well afterwards, because I know all the comments right now are written, but we love to read them as well. And we thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next one. Have a good night for the live stream viewers, or good morning for the ones from America. See you next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.